Welcome to Yoga at Home with Diari Amani. Mindfulness in the workplace when work is now at home. This is going to be a quick series on what to do whenever you're sniffing sages and blowing incenses and maybe just not sure what to do with your time. A lot of people are really frustrated, maybe feeling a bit confused. I'm really kind of up against the clock because now we're working and schooling from home. A lot of us are now teachers and educators. Even though a lot of times this is really the role we take on anyway, there's a much more productive way to do it. So we're going to work on our posture and our breathing throughout this video. I want to show you all what it looks like to do it the wrong way and what it looks like to do it the right way. So we're going to start here by just realigning our shoulders, making sure that we take a nice deep breath in, that we're really filling up our abdomen, sitting up straight, and making sure that we feel like a boss while we're sitting here at this table or desk or even in bed if that's how you're doing it. Now, if you are like me and trying to figure out different ways to be productive with your craft, then you may be at a desk often. You're spending a lot of times in this seated position, and what happens very easily because we don't practice it in the Western society is that we get tired from sitting in the same posture. We start to feel a bit defeated, get bored really easily, and then maybe even feeling some tightness in our neck. So we're doing these shortcut stretches and just kind of flinging our body around. What's really important here, and a point that I really want to make in this video because it's extremely important, is that a lot of us are in abusive relationships with our bodies, meaning that we take power over our bodies without asking consent of how our bodies would like to be treated, right? We don't take that moment to just be mindful and think about, how does this feel? Would my body like this for me to continue? How would it feel for me to sit up, right? Maybe using a chair without a back, just so that you can start engaging those abs. What does it look like to have the queen's posture, the king's posture? Now let's apply this into our desk in our workplace. Again, with that stiffness and tightness in the neck, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Very simple. Shoulders up. Deep breaths in and out, really allowing our shoulders to roll up and back, making space for our lungs to expand and contract for proper breaths. We're going to do this a few times here. You can go at your own pace. Always feel free to pause this video as you need to. Just a reminder, we're going to bring up our hands to heart center. Slight twist to the right, come back to center. Slight twist to the left. Now, what I like to do is use one side to breathe, center to pause, the other side to breathe, right? Whatever side works for you, that's fine. Oftentimes on my right side is where I exhale. So you're going to bring your hands all the way up, expand your shoulders back. I love this pose. Field goal forearms, bring that back to center. Opening back up, deep inhale, shoulders back, chest is up, and close back out. Now don't forget to do this with a smile. A lot of what's going on right now with this quarantine is us wearing masks, right? So we don't get to see ourselves smile a lot. So we're going to practice that here as well. Bring that stretch into a close, hands down. We're opening so that we can just receive some inspiration, some breath, some movement, and some motion in those shoulders. Get in the groove. Get in the groove. If you know me, you know I do these things when I'm working. It's true. Bring one shoulder back and the other shoulder back. Alternating, almost as if you were swimming or just getting in the groove, like I said earlier. Now, from that shoulder movement, now that we've kind of released the neck, released the shoulders, that next inhale, check in with your body. Place your hands on your ribs, on your sides. Give yourself some loving. It's really okay. It's your body, right? Deep inhale, feel your ribs expand. Deep exhale, feel that contraction. Feel how beautiful that process really is. Sitting all the way up into that, sitting all the way back. Again, this is at your own pace. Feel free to pause at any time. Bring your arms up nice and big, just like how we started this. Opening the sternum, opening the shoulders. Here's where our mindfulness really comes in. For me, when I use, sometimes people call prayer hands or hands at heart center, I whisper what it is that my manifestation is and speak it into my hands. I understand that our hands, the soles of our hands, really hold a lot of magical power. So we speak that. We wash it over us. We bring it into our consciousness. We moisturize it into our bodies. Whatever feels natural for you. It might just be that you ask for health, wealth for the people that you love. It may be that you ask for abundance and prosperity in this time of craftsmanship and work. That you ask for newness, for breath, the ability to speak up on things and communicate with the way that you know you can, not with the ways of the old. And next we breathe that out. This is one of my favorite parts of sonic healing. You take that moment of breath and you cherish it. Give yourself a hug. During this time, we're really missing out on personal touch, platonic or intimate. Smile. Even though it hurts, see, I smile. I love that song. Choose whatever your favorite song is, and you can go back through this meditation and follow along. And reset. Bring that all the way down your legs to your feet and all the way back up. We can't forget about our legs, right? For circulation purposes, and of course for just gratitude for ability, you always want to include your legs. Full body, reset, and get back to work. We got a lot to get done. Make sure you have your favorite music playing. Get in the groove. As you can see, I am grooving. In this video, I'm listening to Snow Allegra and Her, a mixture of Anita Baker and J. Cole. I got a couple things playing, so play whatever your favorite music is so you can really be in the jam. And whenever you enter back into that workspace, you'll see my posture is a bit more straight. My head is a bit higher. I'm including movement so that my body doesn't get too stagnant. A huge goal of mine is to not be nearly as still as we often are at our 9-to-5s. When I feel tension, I reset, have a moment for gratitude, breathe, and really open up my chest. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And smile. Now this last section, this is just our closeout. So what I do whenever I'm done with my work session, once I've decided to time out, scoot my chair in. I am a teacher. I've always been that teacher that says, scoot your chairs in. Bring my hands up to my head just to really give myself a moment of graciousness for all the thought-provoking things that happen throughout the day. We're thinking about so much and there's so much stillness at the same time. Cleanse my space. Wash my hands of the day. Energetically, this is so important. Just like we do in the mornings to wake up, when you're done with a space energetically, wipe it off. Cleanse yourself, hands at heart center, deep inhale, deep exhale. Bow to your space with graciousness and joy. And log out. Thank you for joining me. This was Yoga at Om with Diara Imani. Let's close out with a deep inhale. Hands at the forehead, third eye, all the way down, covering that throat chakra, ending at the heart. Deep exhale. Namaste, y'all.